I just won't be happy.
From the heart of the city, this is Radio Monrovia 24/7.
Oh no, she said she let my colloquy flow. My lady, when you show face, I dare testify to your beauty. Surely, sure you got me mesmerized. Cause it's harder, you know you, it's harder, look away, can't look away. You not take that beauty and just sell it on your head, sell it on your head. Oh no, she said she let my colloquy flow, yeah. Said she love feel it in her body, and I make her heart beat slow down. Watch out, Africa, she freak, I mean I kiss close. Like the way it goes, my shoes shine, my teeth shine, my face show.
Yeah. She said she let it kinda tune, I put my colo in. It's sunny, says see her smiling like it hit or bring so differently. They won't be acting diplomatic, but I win a woman over with my broken English and I do it properly. See how I standing in her face. My man want me to be crazy, man. When I colo, I can spit. Everybody fighting to go global. Why some men and chinching there? Did they take for global? Look at men and laughing and they think they not able. Getting a chance to do it, you can see them seeking favor. I stay authentic, if you like them call me local champ. But I've been out of the country with my local son. I'm 2 hours ahead, so check your local time. I eating show and it's heavy for the breaker.
My lady, when you show face, I dare testify.
From the heart of the city,
broadcasting
this
from
is
the
Radio
east bank
Monrovia
of the Central River in
24/7.
Montserrado County. This is Radio Monrovia 92.1 FM.
From the heart of the city,
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation.
It's all about tomorrow.
Touches the life of everyone.
No chance to pay.
Yeah.
Think about the future.
Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
Now hustle, hold day. I hear myself, I won't go hospital, no way. It go.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. We provide social protection in case of injury, sickness, or death. We provide insurance and income. Yeah.
Hello, people. I know this life is borrowed. If I should die before I wake, then I become one people.
Death you can't escape, but with National Social Security, rest assured your family safe. Benefits we surely pay. Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. Your benefit provider. We provide medical benefits, retirement pension, cash benefits, survivor's benefit, invalidity benefits. Nasscorp, it touches the life of everyone.
Yeah.
Think about the future.
Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
Now hustle, hold day. I have myself, I won't go hospital, no way. It go.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. We provide social protection in case of injury, sickness, or death.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation.
It's all about tomorrow.
Touches the life of everyone.
No, just today.
Yeah.
Think about the future.
Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
I hustle, whole day. I have myself, I won't go hospital, no way. It go.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. We provide social protection in case of injury, sickness, or death. We provide insurance and income. Yeah.
Hello, people. I know this life is borrowed. If I should die before I wake, then what become of my people?
Death you can't escape, but with National Social Security, rest assured your family's safe. Benefits we surely pay. Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation.
Hello and welcome to your favorite interactive radio talk show, the Nasscorp Hour. The Nasscorp Hour is a 55 minutes live, informative, and interactive talk show designed to inform and educate the public about Nasscorp's functions and its activities and services. We are coming to you live from Radio MONROVIA 92.1 FM, nestling on the banks of the eastern banks of the St. Paul rivers, with relays on ELBC 99.9 FM, Liberty Broadcasting Services Sino 105.5 FM, Laksa Radio Buchanan 92.5 FM, Puma Radio Bomi 106.3 FM, Classic Radio Kakata 93.9 FM, Radio Live Zaza Lofa 92.5 FM, and the Voice of Firestone 89.5 FM. We all are aware that Nasscorp is the acronym of the National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. My name is S. Dan Daniels, sitting on behalf of your host, Madam Cora Taylor Ferguson. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back with your favorite informative and interactive talk show.
We provide insurance and income. Yeah.
Hello, people. I know this life is borrowed. If I should die before I wake, then what become of my people?
Death you can't escape, but with National Social Security, rest assured your family's safe. Benefits we surely pay. Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
Thank you and welcome back to the Nasscorp Hour, live from Radio MONROVIA 92.1 FM. I'd like to point out to you the principal objectives of the Nasscorp Hour. The Nasscorp Hour is here to enhance the public's understanding of the nature, functions, and services of Nasscorp, to minimize the misinformation and wrong perceptions about Nasscorp amongst the Liberian populace, to promote Nasscorp's work at the community level and amongst the Liberian people, to stimulate payments of Social Security contributions by all institutions operating in Liberia, to inform employees of their rights to Social Security benefits as well as their responsibility to ensure that monthly contributions deducted on their behalf by their employers are shared by them and their employers and remitted to Nasscorp, to disseminate information to the general public on the programs, services, and benefits provided by Nasscorp. A fact of life is, we all know that to earn an income, we have to work. As a matter of fact, with a reasonable income, we can sustain ourselves, our families, and we can save for the future and the important things in life. However, in spite of our best efforts, sometimes the income we make cannot fully sustain us, especially in times of great need. When we have trouble in our lives, we often find out that having a limited income makes it difficult to live and provide for our families. It also makes it difficult to save for the future. While our jobs may sometimes provide temporary assistance, we all know that we need more than just temporary assistance. This is why Social Security is important. Social Security can provide important income protections and safety by coming to your support when you are most in need. Social Security, it touches the life of everyone, and we secure your financial future. We like to say we are now on the Nasscorp Hour, and today our guests had a full deck, so they could not come, a full trail of activities to enter, so they could not be with us today. However, we know that our avid listeners would like this program to be on so they can put their points across, their concerns, they can ask the questions regarding Nasscorp and every other thing. So today we'll have, what's your view? What do you think about the National Social Security and Welfare Corporation? What is your concern? What is your take? What are the answers you want to ask that you need, the questions you want to ask that you need answers for? So we are here to take you on.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation.
It's all about tomorrow.
Touches the life of everyone.
Now just obey.
Yeah.
Think about the future.
Now who will look out for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look out for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
Now hustle, whole day. I have myself, I won't go hospital, no way.
Just before we go to the phone lines, we just like to state to you about Nasscorp's mission, vision, and core values. What is Nasscorp's mission? Nasscorp's mission is to provide financial security to sustain the quality of life for insured workers. Our vision is to deliver convenient and exceptional service through innovative solutions in bridging income gaps and improving the quality of life for all beneficiaries. Our core values are stewardship, integrity, equity, transparency, accountability, and efficiency. Those are our core values, our vision, and our mission. The lines you want to call this morning are 0777 921 921 or 0881 356900. You can call and ask your questions. This is your favorite interactive and informative radio show, the Nasscorp Hour. Your host is S. Dan Daniels. So while we await our callers, we know there are avid listeners out there all the time on the line. We just want to point out where you can find Nasscorp in the county. You know, but as a matter of fact, Nasscorp is completely decentralized. All the time on the line. Just want to point out. Good morning. How are you today? Hello. What's your name and where are you calling from? Hello.
Hello, I do, sir.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Seju calling from Poland.
Say that again.
Seju calling from Poland.
Seju Colley.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's on your mind this morning, Brother Colley?
One of my is that where will a lower AGO called trust service. General manager calling Papa Camara, but one rustic, one there, two that include for the group. I went to Nasscorp office to put them the insurance. I call it a stroke. That's no concern. I don't know what insurance is very calling stroke. I think I was stroke.
Okay, so just cut your phone off and listen to your receiver, your radio, and let me explain that a bit.
Okay, sir.
So Nasscorp does have a medical insurance program for workers. However, the medical insurance program protects workers who, while they are working, they have an accident on a job and sustain injuries and have to go to a hospital or clinic for treatment, or as a result of sickness derived from the job. Then they can receive the payment of the medical fees by Nasscorp. They can also receive certain temporary or disability benefits from Nasscorp. It does not apply, it does not cover. That program does not protect employees if they were to get sick by non-job related diseases. In the instance of Brother Colley came down with stroke. Now, the first question Nasscorp will ask is, what area of your work caused you to develop stroke? Brother Colley, the doctors can answer that. But obviously, stroke normally develops when the body does not function the way it's supposed to function, or it breaks down in certain functions. So if the body should break down in certain functions, then of course, folks will come down with stroke. And you can come to Nasscorp under that condition for benefits. However, and listen to all of us who are listening this morning, however, if the condition you suffer is of a permanent nature, that is, it leaves you in a position where you are no longer how you used to be, and you can no longer continue to carry out your work, then you will go to your doctor. You get to your doctor will make some, they will do some examinations on you, and they will prepare a report and send it to Nasscorp. If in your doctor's conclusion, given your physical or mental condition, because of the injuries or the sickness you suffer, you are declared unfit to work, then Nasscorp will turn you over to our medical board. The doctors on the medical board will examine you, and if they agree with your doctor's findings in your case, they will report to Nasscorp's management. And then, even though you are not 60 years of age, you have not yet retired from work, you will still receive pension from Nasscorp. That benefit you receive from Nasscorp, we call it invalidity pension or disability pension. It's pension that is given you before you reach 60 because of medical or bodily conditions. Based on medical grounds, you can no longer work. But there is a catch. People who have received the invalidity benefits are people who have made at least 50 months of contributions. 50 months is just 4 years, 2 months. So you have made at least 50 months of contributions, then you stand to receive invalidity pension or disability pension from Nasscorp. if our medical board declares you unfit to continue working before you attain the age of 60 years. So that's how I would like to answer, Brother Collie. Is there another caller on the line? Okay. So it's interesting, Brother Collie, but we want to talk about Nasscorp's locations around the country, right? That's what we want to talk about, Nasscorp's location around the country. So Nasscorp's head office, our national headquarters, is located on 24th Street, Tottenham Boulevard, Sinker. Do we have a caller on the line? Hello, caller. What's your name? And where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Chocolate City, and I work with City Furniture 2003. And during the time I was in Carrollton Road, has burglarized my room and took my social security ID card. No number I have. So how can I, come and trace this thing?
Your name again is?
I'm Robertson Walker.
Mr. Walker.
Yeah. I work with
yeah, Mr. Walker. Mr. Walker, I got the question. You want to know what you can do. So you need to visit our offices. If you are in Montreal, just visit the 24th Street office.
Okay.
And we will ask you for a few particulars and print out your ID card and give you your ID card again. However, when you are coming, you need to bring at least $5 with you, or the equivalent in Liberian dollars, for us to do that work for you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello, what's your name and where you calling from? Hello, I can hear you. What's your name and where you calling from?
Is it Nasscorp Hour?
This is the Nasscorp Hour, sir.
I'm calling from Firestone.
Come again. Your name? I know you're calling from Firestone. What's your name?
Logan.
Oh, Logan.
Yeah, you getting me now, right?
Yeah, I'm getting you. I didn't get the first name.
Okay, I'm Martin Logan, I said.
Martin Logan. Yes, sir.
That's right. You getting me, right?
Yeah, I'm getting you clearly now.
Okay. My question is, I want to ask a question. How long how long it takes for one to benefit from Nasscorp after your service, or you 60 or 65? I ask you a question because of my experience from the past. Prior to Firestone, I worked for Bond Mining Company way back down the line. And that time, Nasscorp just changed to be 1988. Yeah, I'm correct. Now, we saved some money for 2 years at a time. Well, the full time was not full because of the war. Now, time of benefit, they went and paid some of our colleagues some money, and some of our brothers we left off. So I asked the question, how long it takes for one to even get benefit now, because when you went after a service, it takes long, even in 5 years, it takes long, so over 1 year. When they call it a premium, so I want to ask the question I want to know today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Logan. Mr. Logan is a very fine question. We want to tell you thank you for that question that you put through to us.
Hello?
Hello?
How are you, sir?
What's your name and where you calling from?
I call from Chicken Soup Factory and I Josephus Parson.
Yes, Mr. Parson.
Yeah, I really want to know how long, and I have a similar case. I got an injury from Seti brother.
Yes,
up
sir.
to this time, I'm now working and Nasscorp still cutting my salary. And since the incident January 14 this year, I have now received a pin from Nasscorp. But yeah, still they don't call me yet to find out how I'm looking or what the outcome from the hospital, nothing. But they still cutting my money.
Mr. Parson.
Yeah.
Stay on the line a little bit. You say you had an injury from Seti Brothers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for your condition, but I'm also concerned. Did you get injured while you were working? Okay, so what I really want to put forward to Mr. Parson was whether he got injured while he was working. Because if Mr. Parson got injured while he was at work, then it's job-related injury. Then he accuses Nasscorp of cutting his money But let me make this clear to all of us listening. Nasscorp does not cut anybody's money. Employers are under obligation when you are working to make that 4% deduction from you and remit it to Social Security at the end of the pay period so that you will have money saved for you when you get retired tomorrow. That money that we gave you that you are now saving is called your pension. That's what that money is for. Now, if Mr. Parson got injured while he was working, it means his employer, Seti Brothers, should have by now submitted the claims to Nasscorp. Now, I don't know. He says he has not yet received benefits from Nasscorp. Nasscorp has not called him. But does Nasscorp even know that he's injured? That's the thing about it. Does Nasscorp even know? So what I'm going to do a follow-up with Mr. Parson because his case seems to be serious. I will do a follow-up with him and get more information from him, and we try to address his issues at Nasscorp. Then Brother Logan said he used to work for bum mines.
Hello?
Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Your name and where you calling from?
I'm Lai M. Kamara, calling from Painesville, right behind FBS.
Yeah, Mr. Kamara. Thank you for calling.
Okay, my problem here is that I was working with AFES. And we how you call it, NASCO. All right, now until AFES closed. When it closed, I decided to look for another job somewhere else so that I can continue with NASCO. But now, up to now, I'm not getting job. And my age has gone over the required age. So what is my status?
So I'd like to know what is the required age by Nasscorp.
60, I thought it says 60, right?
Yeah, so you're going over 60.
I'm over 60 now because at the time working with it, from the time I was sitting down, adding to this.
So Mr. Kamara,
yeah,
thank you for calling. You need to come to Social Security and request your pension.
Okay.
You see, currently now you're not working, so just come to Social Security. You could do a brief letter to the office of the Director General requesting your pension. Make sure your name, your Social Security number, places you work at, and yes, you work at those places. Provide those information in the letters, and we're good to go.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Is there another caller on the line? So we're trying to address Mr. Logan's question. Mr. Logan used to work for bum mines. And then, of course, I remember there was a time after the war, you know, everybody had lost everything, lives were all destroyed and broken. And so the bum mine workers, those who came to Nasscorp, were provided benefits. About Nasscorp. We still encourage, if you are from bum mines, Mr. Logan, you can approach Nasscorp. But now you must be able to convince Nasscorp that you used to work with bum mines and the years you worked there. And don't forget, we got information, we got records, and then we can start the check to see whether you can get benefits. But you first have to approach Nasscorp with that concern. Up to now, even though you called on the air just now, Nasscorp is not aware that you did not receive benefits when we came out of the war back in 2000 and I think it was 2006, 2007 when bum mines workers were paid benefits. Yeah. So that's where we are. Nasscorp Hour, your favorite interactive talk show. What's your concern this day?
Yeah, how are you?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm Josephus. I was talking about.
Yeah, Josephus, a person. Yeah,
concern this day.
Yeah, Josephus, go on.
Yeah.
So I had some concerns, Josephus. Thank you for calling back. Even though I was going to call you after the show, I had some concerns. When you had this injury, did you sustain it while you were working?
Yeah. When I was working, I was at work when it happened.
And was Nasscorp informed of your condition?
Yeah, I don't know. The HR and the management told me that the Nasscorp aware.
So I'm surprised. You know what makes me surprised?
No.
Because if Nasscorp is aware of your condition, how long has it been since?
Since the incident?
Yeah, since the incident. How long?
Since January 14 this year.
January 14 this year to now. We're talking about how many months? We're talking about 6 months. And your office told you Nasscorp was aware, and then it just stopped right there. We have not heard anything since then. And I just left you in limbo. Go back to them and ask them. Go back to your people and ask them. But I will give you a call after the show as well. So be on the standby. Yeah,
that's my number.
I will give you a call after the show because I want to gather more information from you and check with Nasscorp as well. But since January till now, no.
January 14, 2025.
That's unacceptable.
Hello.
Hello. Your name and where you calling from?
I'm Johnson Flomo from Habia.
Johnson Flomo.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Flomo. How can we help you this morning?
Yeah, I want to know if contract workers are part of Nasscorp because I started a contract contractor firm, and then they are cutting money from me in the name of Nasscorp. I want to know if this money is going to Nasscorp or not.
And for us to know, are you registered with Nasscorp? Do you have a Social Security ID card, Mr. Flomo?
No.
So insist that your employer get you registered with Nasscorp. No fuss. Contractors are part of the Social Security program. They have equal rights and benefits like full-time employees. You understand?
Yeah.
But you must register with Nasscorp, and the completion of your registration for you to know that you are registered with Nasscorp is that you must get a Social Security ID card. So your employer,
if you don't have it, hello?
If you don't have it, your employer will.
If you don't have it, and then they are cutting the money, there you get the ID card where your money will transfer.
Your money will be there with us, but don't wait until that day. Go after the employer now and register with Nasscorp. To register with Nasscorp is free. You don't have to pay any money to anybody. You just get the form, put your name on it and other particulars we ask you for, a recent color passport size photo, register. And then when that form comes to us with your photo, we'll print for you an ID card. So your registration process is free. For you to receive your ID card from Nasscorp is also free.
Okay.
Yeah, so please do it.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. So he was concerned about contractors making contributions. Yes, contractors also make contributions. So it was good that Mr. Logan called, Mr. Parson. Was it Parson? Yeah, it was good that Mr. Parson called back. Now he knows what to do. He needs to get to his employer. Because if he got wounded on the job, that is a job-related situation. And he got injured, they should have sent the matter to us. Hello, your name and where you calling from?
Hello, how you doing?
Fine, thank you this morning. And how are you?
I'm fine, thank God.
What's on your mind?
Yeah, I am Victor G. Player.
Yes, sir.
I want to know if you were working and pension and all your document is in Nasscorp office. How long do it take for Nasscorp to give your benefits?
Another good question. How long does it take? Holding everything constant. Within 6 weeks, you should receive your benefits from Nasscorp. Holding everything constant. That is, you submitted everything we asked you for. You've done your fingerprints. You've opened your bank account. If you are living in remote parts of Liberia, you are free to request a mobile money payment mode. So holding everything constant, we should be able to pay you your benefits within 6 weeks. However, if there are still issues surrounding your claim, then it will take a little bit longer.
Yeah, hello.
I'm with you, Mr. Player.
Yeah, okay. I was retired December 6, 2024.
Okay.
They gave everything to me. I carried to Nasscorp with my passport, sir.
Yeah.
Since then, I go to the office on 15th Street. They're telling me that they are still doing verification up to now.
So, you got retired in December, you said?
Yeah, December 6, 2024.
In 2024. And when did you bring your claims to Nasscorp?
January.
January, you came to Nasscorp?
Yeah.
Do you work for a government? Do you used to work for a government agency or for a private employer?
I work for LEC.
For LEC?
Yeah.
So recently we've been working with LEC people, but I mean we've been straightening things up. So some of the payrolls were left out. Maybe that's why that delay has been. But LEC is now submitting all of those payrolls that are left out. She came to us, we sat down, we discussed it, we told her what we needed, and she bringing everything in. So what I'm going to do, I will call you after the show, get your information, and do a follow-up at Nasscorp's offices, yeah? So just hold your house.
24th Street or 15th Street?
I will call you after the show. We will talk about all of that, yeah?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. Player. Hello? What's your name and where are you calling from? This is the Nasscorp Hour.
I have myself, I won't go hospital, no way. It go.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. We provide social protection in case of injury, sickness, or death. We provide insurance and income. Yeah.
Hello, people. I know this life is borrowed. If I should die before I wake, then what become with my people?
Death you can't escape, but with National Social Security, rest assured your family safe. Benefits we surely pay. Now who will look out for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
This is Nasscorp Hour.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. Where are you calling from?
Yeah, in Johnsonville, my name Belle Pare.
Belle
Pare from Fonyama, Lofa.
Belle Pare from Vonjuma, Lofa County.
Yeah.
Mr. Pare, how can we help you this morning?
I'm alright, but I want to ask your office.
Yes,
last
sir.
Year, July 24th, I came to the office. I'm not alright. I cannot see clear and the ballot again. I said, please help me to transfer my pension money on my mobile from SRB Bank. You see, because I live in Voyama, Lofa Country. But since that time, I never get it. I can't get it from the bank and I can't get it from mobile. What happened? I want her to know. I beg you.
When you say you came to Nasscorp to tell them to send your money by phone.
I came to Nasscorp. I
what month?
Everything.
What month was it? And you brought your mobile money account and everything to Nasscorp.
Everything.
What month was it, Mr. Pare? You can remember the month. What month was it you completed all of this? What month? What month?
That was July 24th.
July 2014. July 2014.
24th.
Oh, July 24th. No, but July you can't hear. July stay in front of us. We in June.
24th.
So you're talking about 2024?
Yeah, 2024.
You came and you asked Nasscorp to change.
I got a 60 copy here with me.
Okay, so what I'm going to do for you, and you said since July you have not received any money from Nasscorp?
I know I received money. I received one time September. But beside that one, I don't receive any money here from
No.
Nasscorp.
That is grave. Okay, so Mr. Pare, I'm going to call you back after the show. I will call you after the show. Make sure you near your phone.
I don't got no money here.
No, I will call you after the show.
I'm just my daughter need to go to school, sir. Yes.
Mr. Pare?
Yeah?
I say I will call you after the show.
After the show?
Yeah, I will call you.
All right.
I got to get some information from you. Yeah, I will call you. We got to get some information from you so we can check to the office to find out what's happening. Maybe we've been sending your money to mobile money. I hope you lost your mobile money account number.
I don't got no money, my Lucia mobile money. I don't got money on you.
We will check it. I will call you and we'll be able to work on it straighten all you, yeah?
I'll be happy. Oh, man, I beg you, I will be happy.
No, don't beg, sir. Mr. Pare, don't beg that our work. We will do it. Hello? Your name and where you calling from?
I'm William B. Andrews, calling from Kakata.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm a beneficiary for Nasscorp. But my question is, I work for a Firestone company over 25 years, and I was insured with Nasscorp.
Yes, sir.
I get my Nasscorp benefit, but during my pension, my retirement, the company said they get their part of the benefit to Nasscorp. Under how true it is that they give my benefit to Nasscorp, and in Nasscorp are getting benefit from.
The company just supposed to explain to you. Some years ago, Firestone stopped pensioning her own people. She started giving them pension benefits. She says since they were with Social Security and they were giving your contribution to us while you were working, so now you will come to Social Security to get your pension benefit. That's what happening in your case. You understand that?
Yeah, but my question is, the 25-year plus I work, so my retirement, I cannot get no compensation from the company at all.
When you got retired?
I got retired 2018.
So you got retired 2018. In 2017, the government changed the retirement law. Before the government changed that law in 2018, when you work for somebody for 25 years, then you were qualified for pension. So all the people who got retired before they changed the law in 2017, that the people benefiting from now on, all of us who working since they changed the law in 2017 February, coming on this side, when we get retired now, that the Nasscorp own the law that will be applying to us. Your age, your number of months of contribution, and your retirement. Those are the three conditions that the government recognizes for everybody who working in the Republic of Liberia and getting retired now. So that 25-year thing, you were still working when the law was canceled. You understand? You didn't lose anything because all that time, Firestone was still paying your contribution to Social Security. So that contribution that they were paying to Social Security, that what you getting now. And you know.
All right.
Yes, sir. You say your name again? Keep on. All right. Yep, the Nasscorp Hour. Your live, interactive, and informative talk show.
In case of injury, sickness, or death.
In case of injury, sickness, or death, Nasscorp is there for you.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation.
It's all about tomorrow.
Touches the life of everyone.
No just obey.
Yeah.
Figure about the future.
Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
Now hustle, whole day. I have myself, I won't go hospital, no way. It go.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. We provide social protection.
Hello, your name and where you calling from?
I'm Alexander Tao calling from Yedai Junction.
Alexander
Tao. Yeah.
Yes, sir. How can we help you this morning?
Yeah, I have a question that I want to ask.
Yes, sir.
My question is, if it is in this case you work with an entity and they are cutting money for you in the name of Nasscorp, and then they don't send this money to Nasscorp, what can I do to fund it?
Come to Nasscorp. But let me ask you first, Mr. Tao,
Yeah.
Do you have a Nasscorp ID card?
Yes.
You got a Nasscorp ID card. So
Yes.
use your Nasscorp ID card, come to Nasscorp, the 24th Street office, our head office, and tell the people there that you want to know about your contributions that you're making to Nasscorp. You want information on it.
Okay.
Then we'll ask you for some other information to help us find the payroll, to help us find your name on the payroll so that we can find all the contributions they're making for you. Maybe they're giving your money to us to keep. Maybe. I say maybe. But the way for you to know for sure is to come and check on your contributions. Then you will know for sure.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Tao.
24th Street, right?
Come to 24th Street.
Okay.
Yeah. For workers who are not in Monrovia, we got local offices in almost all of the counties. Hello, and where you calling from? What's your name?
Yeah, this is William Satamba calling from New Jersey Estate.
Mr. Satamba, welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, since last year, our pension from Ministry of Labor last year, I think August, my name was on the government payroll up to this year, February. And the people took money from the payroll, they go on February. I processed every necessary document with Nasscorp. Up to now, I can't receive my benefit. Going to 4 months now.
So, Mr. Tamba?
Yes.
I'm going to call you back after the show. Because you said you have given all the documents to Nasscorp, you have processed. Have you done your biometrics, your fingerprint, open your bank account?
Yes, everything.
You've done everything?
Yeah, the fingerprint. Oh.
So it's just the matter of you receiving your money. Have you gone to the bank? Because you had to open a bank account. You went to the bank to check?
I opened my USD bank account and the other bank account. I submitted everything.
So you went there to check to find out whether your money was there?
So this time I called them, they will tell me say my document never reached to Joseph Bala yet. And that Joseph Bala can call people. When you go there, they give you I don't know what kind of letter. Then before you go and wait for your money. And they haven't called me here. This time I called to the 2 offices, the one on 24th Street and the one on 15th Street. Sometimes they can answer me, sometimes they can't answer me.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, Mr. Tamba,
yeah.
After the show, I will call you back, yeah?
You told me the last time after the show, you're coming back. I'm waiting for the call, I'll receive it.
Mr. Tamba.
Yes, sir.
Whenever I say I'm calling people by, God is my witness. I can do it. Maybe when I was calling, you are at a switch off area or an area that there was no signal. But I made a attempt. I'm going to call you back again today to get information from you so I can do follow up.
But
yeah.
She tell I go to Nasscorp head office. Which of the area can I find you?
No, let's talk first on the line. I will call you back.
Okay.
I work to the big office on 24th Street.
Okay.
Yeah, but let me call you first and get to know what your issues is, get your particulars, and check with the people at Nasscorp. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sir. All right.
Touches the life of everyone.
No just obey.
Yeah.
Think about the future.
Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble?
Nasscorp will look up for you.
Be there for my family tomorrow.
Hello?
Hello?
What's your name and where you calling from?
I'm Jeremiah Conway calling from Bagley Farm.
You calling from who farm?
Bagley Farm.
Oh, Bagley Farm.
Yeah.
What they got Bagley Farm?
I've seen about a fire so
oh.
When you die, then people start selling it.
Oh. Okay, so what's your concern this morning, Brother Jeremiah?
I was having work. They want to myself born children.
Okay.
When you can't find 2 years, it will be your certificate, your marriage certificate. I did everything. See myself, you found them. Instead of time, she did. They don't want me to go into a pool. They crew all, you were there until they retired me. So when I went to do my biometric over there, it means that she was looking first. I think they have 4 or 5 me over because he said, you know what I mean. After I was retired, they were only still in the wedding. They came there 3 weeks ago. So they came and said they would put their man for to come back to me. And they did it. But first, me were only the marriage certificate. It came my name. My father knew what you think.
So, You say, but you didn't change her name when she left you, right? And her name remain?
So her name still on the paper, but what I'm going to do is, the name she was telling me first, Conway. You understand?
Uh-huh.
That made the Conway didn't change. Yeah, poor family on it. Because she went on with me, I'll be there, but later on her children, who are all children, will give you, they say you will go back to her park.
Yeah, so you're together again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we said thank God you'll come back together again. Oh God, so good. So what you need to do, you you got marriage paper?
Yeah, but when you go there, you know, they having no more time in the water and pool, nobody able to.
So no marriage paper there now, right?
No, besides the one who cares to live. And live will not fight, will not agree to give it to all back.
Okay. And we got one office right in Firestone Labor Office there.
Yeah.
Go to that office, tell them about your situation. You know, tell them say you got your wife and you want to update your registration status. We call it update you, yeah?
All right.
So that they will give you the form and you will put her name on it.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Brother Jeremiah.
Hello?
Hello? What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, this is Nasscorp Hour.
This is a Nasscorp Hour, sir.
Okay. My name is Peter K. Weir.
Mr. Weir.
Peter K. Weir, yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
I call from Abitoro Room.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I want to ask a question.
Please.
Yeah. If you are working with Nasscorp, you are with Nasscorp, and after a certain time, you went through a program, and they stop you from getting money from Nasscorp. What is the process are you going to? Will you go to?
You say you were working.
Yeah, working.
You were making contribution to Nasscorp.
Yeah.
Then you got retired.
Yeah, retired, yes.
You started receiving benefits from Nasscorp.
Yeah.
Then they cut off the benefit?
They didn't cut off it.
What they did?
You start receiving the benefit. It was sometime during the validation. Sometime during the validation. February this year.
Mm-hmm.
They start giving your benefit.
How we paying you? We paying you through the bank or through mobile money?
Through the bank.
We paying you through the bank.
Yeah.
So since we completed our work in March,
yeah,
we resumed paying the people their money again, their benefit.
Yeah.
We started giving it to them again. You been receiving your own?
No, I stopped. You didn't
get it.
They will have my ID card.
What is it?
I don't know why they have my ID card. They stopped starting from receiving my benefit.
But and you came back to the office after we completed the process to follow up?
I went to 24th Street.
Mm-hmm.
So one lady there, I know they call the lady one Shamel Woods.
Yeah, Shamel. Yeah, Mrs. Davis.
She held my ID card. She held my ID card.
Why she held your ID card?
Yeah, she got an ID card.
Mr. Weir.
Yeah.
Why Shamel took your ID card?
Shamel took my ID card. I know you said I should go to the court. Then I come and tell her and give my name. I have name on the ID card that it has to be there. So I should go to the court and tell her my real name.
But when she said you must go to the court for the court to tell her your real name, she was not talking about her, for the court to tell Nasscorp. So it seems like you were making claims, you were taking money on somebody's name. That's why it looked like. And when Mrs. Woods realized it came to her attention. She said, okay, they think it's very easy.
Mm-hmm.
Since you say that your name on the ID card, and we say that now your name that on the ID card,
Yeah.
Go and bring legal document from the court. Since
Yeah.
that time, what stopped you from doing it?
I went to the court and I brought a letter from the court.
You went to the
I gave it
court.
to her.
You brought
Yeah.
letter from the court.
Yeah.
Then
I
what
brought
she?
paper from
Then
from
what
the
she
court.
said? Then what she said?
And she told me that somebody working, they working on the ID card. They working on it. I should wait. They'll call me. See after they're not coming back.
How long has it been?
Since March 20.
Since March, right?
Yeah, March
So,
25th.
Mr. Wheeler,
Yeah.
I'm going to call you back after the show to get a little bit more information from you and do a follow-up at Nasscorp offices, yeah?
Okay.
Just be on the
All right.
standby, please.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
I hustle, whole day. I had myself, I won't go hospital, no way. It go.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. We provide social
Wow.
protection.
Hard time flies. We almost at the end of today's program. We want. Hello, what's your name and where you calling from?
Oh, I'm calling from Lettown, Nigeria County.
You calling from Grand Jida County.
Yes.
What the name of the town?
It's Lettown. It's
Sled.
Lettown. Yeah.
Yeah.
On
What's
the
your
main highway.
what's your name?
My name or my problem?
Your name. Tell me your name first, and we'll talk about that problem. You are our last caller for the day.
Dixon Poya.
You are Dixon Foya.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Foya, let's hear you.
Thank you very much. You know, we are very downhearted within Nasscorp business. Very, very downhearted.
What happened, Mr. Foya?
Since November of last year, Nasscorp stopped paying me.
Why?
We went up of the March. We don't know. We don't really know. When they came to Swedru on the just past biometric, we went there.
Yeah.
The head of the team, as soon as we finished, the biometric money started coming. We won March 4. Up to this time, nothing coming.
So from November last year, then we went through the validation. Up to now, you have not yet received money from Nasscorp.
Nothing. Not a cent.
Mr. Foya, we now out of time. So I'm going to call you back to get more information from you and do a follow-up. Your case sound kinda, so I need to clear it up. You yeah?
The life of everyone.
Thank you very much. We want to say a big thank you to all of our callers, those who have concerns. We promise that we will call you back, and we will certainly do so. Thank you very much for listening to the program today. Remember, you can always join Nasscorp live on Radio MONROVIA 92.1 FM, with relays on ELBC 99.9 FM, Liberty Broadcasting Services, Sino 105.5 FM, Laksa Radio, Bicano 95.5 FM, Puma Bombing 106.3 FM, Classic Radio, Kakata 93.9 FM, Radio Live Zozo 92.5 FM, and the Voice of Firestone 89.5 FM. So there are relays on all of these stations, so you can benefit from following up on these programs. We want to say a big thank you to Radio MONROVIA for carrying us live, and to the Radio MONROVIA Facebook page. You can go there, you can watch a Facebook program of this Nasscorp Hour. Also on TLC Africa, we want to tell them thank you too for carrying us. So you can go to Facebook, TLC Africa, Nasscorp Hour, and you can listen in onto this program. We say thank you to all the guys in the studios. Thank you today for the cooperation level of work we've done.
Retirement pension, cash benefits, survivor's benefit, invalidity benefits. Nasscorp, it touches the life of everyone.
Yeah.
Figure about the future.
Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will will be there for my family tomorrow.
I hustle, whole day. I had myself, I won't go hospital, no way. It go.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. We provide social protection in case of injury, sickness, or death.